My name is Nadine, and I crave intimacy. Throughout my life, I have looked to others for intimacy. Intimacy meaning that I wanted people to accept me, to be close to me, and to love me for who I am. This ran my life to an extent through my school years and ultimately into university. I started thinking that if I had a boyfriend, I would have that intimacy that I couldn't find anywhere else. Like girls in a classic chick flick, I wanted that closeness with a guy. I wanted to feel like somebody's everything, to know that I was worth something. So I met this guy in university, and I found out that he liked me. So I jumped at the opportunity of dating him to experience that ultimate intimacy. So we started dating, and it was good for a time. But then I started expecting more and more out of him, but nothing he could do could satisfy anything within me. My drive for intimacy grew. I started wanting to experiment with physical closeness, and I wanted to know what different things felt like and experience that element of intimacy. So I pushed myself out of a desire for closeness with him. And I found myself breaking different physical boundaries that I had put in place for myself and him. And he didn't help me with it either. He pushed more and more, and I compromised more, thinking that it would bring me that intimacy and belonging that I had been searching for and craving for so long. And if I didn't give him what he wanted, that he would leave me. I regretted so much during this time of my life, and I didn't tell anyone what was happening or how I felt out of a fear of judgment. I was so disappointed with myself that I almost fell into a depression. I was not myself. Soon we started fighting, and a lot of words were said that deeply hurt me and still hurt me to this day. When we fought, he wouldn't let me leave, but he would pull me back, and sometimes he would yell at me to the point of tears. He wasn't responsible for all of the fights, but he was for the words that he said. I put my craving and everything into him, and he failed me. Nothing he could do could satisfy my craving for intimacy. There was this void in my life that could not be filled. Then one day, after being physical, I was bawling in his bathroom with my back against the door, barricading myself in. I was saying, "Where are you?" When I heard a voice say, "Is this really what you want your life to look like?" That day, my life changed. I started thinking, and that really wasn't what I wanted my life to look like. And I knew after that that there was something better. I started searching in my friends and in my family, and ultimately in the Bible. And that's where I found Jesus. Jesus satisfies my craving for intimacy. He showed me what true love is, which is sacrifice. Love and intimacy is putting others ahead of yourself and seeking their needs above your own. Jesus did that for me. He put me above himself when he died for me so that I may live and have life to the full. He rescued me out of my situation. Now I still struggle with intimacy and acceptance. It's an ongoing process that I have to consciously give to Jesus daily. I'm not perfect by any means, but I can honestly say that that void that was in me is gone. My name is Nadine. I crave intimacy, and I found it in Jesus.